In a town deep in Africa where the road turned red with dust and elders spoke in proverbs, there lived a man with a terrible secret. By day he was human, tall, handsome, soft-spoken. He dressed well and smelled of expensive perfume. People admired him and trusted him. But by night, when the moon rose high, his body twisted and stretched, his bones melted, his skin hardened into scales, and he became a giant snake, silent and deadly. This was the curse placed on him long ago, and it fed on disobedience and greed. Not far from his house lived a girl named Zainab. Zainab never listened to her mother. "Stay home at night," her mother warned. "Choose your friends carefully," she said. "Darkness hides danger." But Zainab laughed. Her friends loved clubbing, loud music, flashing lights, staying out till dawn. Every weekend Zainab followed them, leaving her mother worried and awake all night. One night at a popular club, Zainab met the man. He was different. Calm where others were wild. Rich where others pretended. He bought drinks without counting money and spoke promises into her ears. Soon, gifts started coming. Cash, shoes, wigs, phones. When her mother asked, "Where did all this come from?" Zainab smiled and said, "I won the lottery." Her mother's heart grew heavy. "Lottery money does not follow a child home at midnight," she said. But Zainab refused to listen. Every night, the man picked her up. Every night, he dropped her off before dawn. One night, Zainab decided to follow him after he left. She followed quietly, past the streetlights, into the bush, and there, under the moonlight, she saw it. The man she loved was gone. In his place was a huge snake, coiled beside a tree, scales shining, eyes glowing like fire. Around him were the gifts he had given her, now stained with dirt and blood. Zainab screamed. The snake lifted its head and spoke in his voice. "You did not listen. Now you have seen." She ran until her feet bled and collapsed at her mother's door before sunrise.
Village, after the night Zainab saw the truth, she changed, at least on the outside. She stayed home. She helped her mother. She avoided her friends. But fear does not erase curiosity. At night, Zainab dreamed of snakes calling her name. She dreamed of money falling like rain, then turning into blood. Each morning, she woke shaking. One evening, her friends came back. "Why are you hiding?" they laughed. "You think stories can stop enjoyment?" They told her the clubs were better now. New music, new people, no danger. Her mother overheard and begged her, "Please, my daughter, you escaped once. Do not test fate again." Zainab hesitated, then followed her friends. That night, the club lights were brighter than ever, and there he was, the man, smiling like nothing had happened. "You ran from me," he said softly, "but you cannot run from what is chosen." He told her the lottery story had spread. People now believed she was lucky. He said luck must be completed. Before Zainab could speak, the music stopped. The lights went out. The room grew cold. Everyone froze except Zainab. She felt something coil around her ankle. By morning, the club was empty. No blood, no struggle. Just a single snake scale on the floor. Zainab never returned home.
Zainab did not die. She changed. Deep in the bush where the snake man kept his true home. She woke at sunrise, cold, weak, and unable to scream. Her voice had been taken, sealed by the curse. Around her lay gold, money, and gifts that no longer shined. They smelled of damp earth and fear. The snake man stood over her, human again. "You were chosen because you disobeyed," he said. "But choice can still be taken back." Zainab cried without sound. Back in the village, her mother refused to mourn. She went to the elders, then to a powerful diviner, an old woman whose eyes saw beyond skin and shadow. The diviner threw her cowries and spoke, "Your daughter lives between day and night. If Sunrise finds her in the snake's house 3 times, she will never return human. There was only one night left. Before sunset, the mother went to the bush alone, carrying no weapon, only a calabash of water and a cloth from Zainab's childhood. When night fell, the snake returned to his true form, guarding his wealth. The mother did not run. She spoke her daughter's name. The snake hissed, "She is mine." The mother knelt, "She is not yours. She is my womb." She poured the water on the ground and wrapped the cloth around the snake's head. The cloth burned like fire. The curse screamed. At the first cry of the rooster, the snake turned to dust and Zainab collapsed, human, broken, alive. By sunrise, mother and daughter walked back into the village. Zainab never touched club lights again. She told her story to other girls, not with pride, but with tears.